Joan of Arc, born in Domremy, a small village in northeastern France, around 1412, came of age during a tumultuous period known as the 100 Years' War, 1337 to 1453, a series of conflicts between the French and English crowns over the French throne. Raised in a devoutly Catholic family, Joan was known for her piety, religious devotion, and a strong sense of duty from a young age. During her early teenage years, Joan began to experience a series of religious visions that she believed were messages from God. In these visions, she claimed to have been visited by three saints, Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Margaret. These heavenly figures instructed her to support Charles VII, the uncrowned Dauphin of France, and assist him in reclaiming his rightful place on the throne from the English and their allies. Joan's visions urged her to take on a mission of great significance, to lead the French forces to victory and help end the English occupation of French territories. Inspired by her divine revelations, she convinced her family and local authorities to allow her to travel to the Dauphin's court. Dressed in men's clothing and with her hair cut short, Joan adopted a more masculine appearance to fit in with the military environment. Her boldness and fervent conviction eventually won over Charles VII and his advisors, and she was granted permission to lead a small military force. Joan of Arc's military leadership was characterized by her strategic acumen and unwavering commitment. She participated in several significant battles, demonstrating both her tactical prowess and her ability to inspire her troops. One of her most notable achievements was the lifting of the Siege of Orleans in 1429, a pivotal moment that turned the tide of the war in favor of the French. Joan's successes brought her prominence and fame, but they also attracted enemies and skeptics. As her legend grew, she continued to engage in military campaigns, hoping to achieve the complete expulsion of the English from French soil. In 1430, Joan was captured by the Burgundians, who were allies of the English. She was later sold to the English and imprisoned. Her captors hoped to discredit her and diminish her influence, but her spirit remained unbroken. During her captivity, she made several escape attempts and endured harsh conditions. In 1431, Joan was brought to trial by an ecclesiastical court in Rouen, led by pro-English clergy and officials. The trial was marked by its questioning of Joan's motivations, actions, and adherence to traditional gender roles. Throughout the proceedings, Joan displayed remarkable poise, intelligence, and courage. Despite her eloquent defense, she was ultimately found guilty of heresy, cross-dressing, and other religious violations. On May 30th, 1431, at the age of 19, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake in Rouen marketplace. Her execution was a tragic end to a life of extraordinary valor and conviction. In her final moments, she requested that a cross be held up before her, and she fervently proclaimed her loyalty to God. Joan's death did not mark the end of her story. Decades later, her trial was re-evaluated, and in 1456, a new court overturned her conviction, recognizing her as a martyr and a victim of a politically motivated trial. In 1920, Joan of Arc was canonized as a saint by the Catholic Church. Her legacy endured through the centuries, inspiring writers, artists, and thinkers. Joan's life has been the subject of countless books, plays, paintings, and films, each seeking to capture her bravery, determination, and unwavering faith. She stands as an iconic figure of French nationalism, female empowerment, and a symbol of the triumph of spirit in the face of adversity.